Welcome to Let's Talk Automotive, and in this week's segment of How Things Work, we're going to talk about how to run in your new vehicle. Now, most people would say that a modern car doesn't really require running in, and that's because these days we have very sophisticated oils, engine materials, as well as advanced assembly techniques which allow for nice tight tolerances. Now, I'm not only convinced that we should still do a well-planned run-in of our engines, but there are other components that also need a careful run-in to ensure their longevity, and some of them may just surprise you. So let's kick off with the obvious one, that being the engine. Now, despite advanced materials and oils I spoke about, we still need to ensure that our hone marks are correctly flattened. Now, as you can see from the diagram, a new cylinder wall has crosshatches with high, sharp peaks. And these peaks don't allow the piston rings to properly mate with the cylinder wall and therefore cannot scrape away the oil. This results in a buildup of hard deposits on the wall known as glazing, and once glazing occurs, the piston rings cannot seat properly and you can expect high fuel and oil consumption as well as accelerated wear and tear on the engine moving forward. By running our engine with low to medium loads, we allow for the high hatch peaks to flatten and the rings to seat correctly. So this means that for the first 1 to 1,500 kilometers, you should only really use half throttle and not rev the engine too hard. So try to keep the revs below around 4,000 RPM. It is important though to vary the load on the engine. So long trips at a single rev range is not really a good idea. And also don't labor the engine. So rather change gears early if you start going up a hill than rely on the engine's torque to get you up that hill. And this also means no towing during the run-in, which also affects the components that I'll discuss a little later. Now, my usual advice is to replace the oil after you have run in the engine, and this is because there is a high amount of wear and tear that has taken place, and you don't want to have these particles in your oil which further accelerates wear. Now, if your dealership doesn't agree with me and doesn't suggest changing the oil, don't stress, as modern oils are quite capable of suspending these particles until your first service. The next item that should be run in is of course the gearbox, especially an automatic gearbox. The same procedure you used for your engine is just as applicable, so you're getting the job done in any case if you are running in your engine. With a manual transmission, it is important not to overstress the clutch and flywheel, and the same is true with your brakes. And for both items, we need to bed these in correctly with the correct heat cycles. This means we need to brake gently without overheating the pads until the bonding resins have cured properly. And this means that we need to do around about 20 to 30 medium brake cycles with a lot of cooling in between, and that will get the bonding agents to cure. Now, braking too hard too soon can cause glazing, or worse, cause hot spots on the discs, which wear faster than the rest of the disc and cause brake shudder. Now, after the engine and gearbox and brakes, another key component to run in is your tires. And the important thing to understand here is that the first 1,000 kilometers of wear determines how the tire will wear for the rest of its life. That means if you've been cornering hard and there is an indistinguishable amount of wear even on the shoulders, no matter how slowly you drive after that, the shoulders will always wear faster than the rest of the tread. So as you can see, there are many components that we need to consider aside from the engine when it comes to running in a new car. So taking care in the beginning will increase your chances of having less issues crop up at a later stage in the vehicle's life. So invest in a proper run-in. And I hope that you found that information on how to run in your car useful, and we look forward to seeing you on future episodes of Let's Talk Automotive.